Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. I got a giant box from Diansheng. Let's see what's in it. We've got a new mat. Is that a sub-brand of Diansheng? I'm not sure. Because we've got a couple things, Diansheng and that one, and then even more. Oh, okay. So, same puzzle, 7, 8, 9, and 10 millimeters. Centimeters. So it looks like for this, the Google series, 5.6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I already have the 5.6? I'm not sure. Ooh. Okay, my favorite thing about large puzzles is it's good for demonstration. The logo is not any larger. Yeah, they've got their whole tension system here. And this, so this is already lubricated. This plastic feels thick. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. This is fun. I'm sure the other ones are fun too, but I am immediately have to do a solve on this. Oh, geez. This is so cool. What I love about this is it performs like they did just upscale the entire thing and didn't remodel it to keep thin plastic walls and whatnot. This just, they literally took this and just upscaled it. I think after this, maybe I'll just take out the 7 as well and do one quick solve on there before I take out that. Okay. Okay, yellow cross is looking nice. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I did yellow cross, and I solved it like white. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Hand cramps. But for demonstration purposes, in front of a class, or even just a person, using a big cube can really make it easier for people to see what's going on. This one is not as lubricated, much looser than the other one. Wow, these caps are so tight. Okay, I'm not gonna tighten it right now, but those are some of the tightest caps I have ever seen. This is a good performing puzzle. We've got magnets in it too. Yeah, I forgot to say, I don't know if I noticed, there's magnets in that giant one. Yeah. Okay, that's a blast. They perform so well. Like, actually, I could see myself, if I don't know, really needed a larger puzzle for some reason, I could use this at a competition and get nearly identical times. But what is this? The MS3r. MS3r. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There's the MS3X, I believe. Oh, I don't remember this box. Okay, magnetic there. And we've got a case here. What is this case? What it? Okay, that's a lot going on. This desk is getting so messy right now. 55.6. A couple quick things about it. Matte plastic. Interesting colors. Non-adjustable magnets. Same sort of tension system that they had before. You can adjust it by hand. Ooh. Very light and clicky. This has some large weight at the very outer end, so I'm feeling centrifugal force going on. Oh, I did the wrong alg. That was bad. Can we do a couple more solves? It's fascinating. The feeling feels very light. Let me just weigh it. But it's turning as if there's a lot more weight to it. 70 grams. Yeah. It's turning as if there's a lot more weight to it, and so that there's a lot more weight just on the outside of the pieces than on the inside. That's the alg that was for. This is so interesting. Like, as an example, if you felt the GAN 11, 12 or 13, I guess, too. They're very light, but the outside feels very light as well. And, for example, I really loved the size of the GAN Mini, but it just, there was no weight on the outside, so it barely felt like it was turning. It didn't want to turn much on its own. There's no core magnets in here, are there? No, there's no weird magnetic system that like feet to corner things. But some of them have so much heft that it just feels like you're turning this whole puzzle. What am I doing? There we go. So I'm having a lot of fun turning this puzzle. Okay, here's what I like about it. Because there's a bit more heft with getting through these magnets and the weight distribution, I can turn it more controllably. But because of how light it is, when I want to turn fast, it's moving super fast. It's a good blend of that. What is with that one alg showing up so many times? I'm going to use this so much more. Like, it's not a feeling that I thought I would like or want in a puzzle. I mean, I've talked about adding weight more towards the outer edge. The Yushin Huanglong was going to have that. It did, but it didn't really make any difference with how much weight was in it. But you could adjust it, is what I'm trying to say. The original GAN 356 was going to have weights, and then they scrapped that idea. This doesn't have adjustable weights, but it feels like there is weight on that spot. Nope. What am I doing? Well, that was a very slow start. I feel like I want to slow it down just a little bit. I'm just messing around with it. This is obviously for the springs. Turn it a couple clicks. It lowers a lot. They seem to be at slightly different depths right now, like out of the box. Okay. let's see what happens when I do that. I like that there's tension systems that you can do a lot of stuff with, but I also cannot read what I'm supposed to do. Feels about the same. I have no idea what just changed there. Okay. Glowing praise on the MS3r. It's definitely a cube some people are going to hate because they prefer just a heavier cube altogether, or they just want the whole thing to be light. This is something that I haven't, yeah. I guess I'm trying to say, because I'm stumbling over my words. It feels different enough where if someone gave me this cube, I could say, oh yeah, that's the MS3r. But solely for the fact that it is a nice size, very light, but turns well. And performance-wise, I mean, it functions like any other speed cube. I think one other thing is it's light, but it doesn't feel cheap. That's something that cubes can definitely have a very cheap feeling if they're light. Yeah, that's fun. This is a fun unboxing. We've got a ton of things. My camera can barely contain everything in one shot. This looks like a hot mess. Yeah, these big puzzles, this one will pretty much forever be at my classroom now, so my kids can play with it. Hopefully they don't ask me to speed solve it so my hand doesn't cramp up. Thank you, Diansheng, for sending this over. Diansheng and also MS3 or MSCube. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, keep following SpeedCube Review for more news and reviews.